different from everyone else, and your policies should be as well. It needs to account for your industry, type of vehicle, how and where it's being used, regulations and requirements that may be in place, and much more. Don't try to handle the matter by yourself either. You are always encouraged to work with a licensed insurance agent or professionals who can handle the logistics of acquiring your policy for you. By working with a number of different providers, they can find you the just right policies at the just right price. Further, their experience in the field will make sure that you properly protected and in compliance with any local or statewide requirement. John Rothschild is the owner of ACI Insurance Services and a leading provider of Florida commercial insurance for more than 10 years. ACI is known for their customer services and the other extent experience, that knowledge of the industry and other affordable rates, and they will do everything they can to meet the needs of their clients. Are you familiar with garage liability insurance? Depending on the type of business that you are involved with, then you already may have come across it before. If not, then you may be surprised to learn that there is more to it than meets the eye. In this guide, you will take a look at this form of commercial insurance, who needs it and how and why it's a necessity. One of the first points to consider is that this is a more widespread of common form of insurance that you may imagine. There are many different types of business and industries where this is either required or for recommended. This begins with automobile dealerships. Auto dealers are required to carry numerous forms of commercial insurance such as dealers' bonds as well as garage liability. With the latter, business owners are essentially covered in the combined areas of general liability and automotive insurance. In other words, they are protected against bodily injury and property damage as a result of a vehicle accident. Beyond the world automobile dealerships, as we mentioned, there are also many other businesses which are served by garage liability coverage. This list includes essentially any type of business where a customer's or client's car may be left on site, and either moved or serviced by the businessman. In practice, this list includes everything from valet services and parking garage to quick lube and tire exchange facilities, auto repair and body shops, car washes, and so forth. What this doesn't cover is what's separately known as garage keepers insurance. This portion of the puzzle is what protects your business against any actual damage to the vehicle itself. You don't want to fall into the trap to believing that you are already protected against it, only to find out the worst time that you are actually not covered. It's any business owner's nightmare. Another important note to remember is that the specific requirements for garage liability will vary from state to state. In a state such as Florida, different automobile dealers' licenses have different minimum coverage levels. For instance, it depends on the types of license you are carrying. This type of stipulations is common in other states across the country as well. Of course, it's always essential to work with an experienced, licensed insurance professionals in your state or local area. He or she will be familiar with the local regulations and requirements and should be able to help you smoothly navigate and the matter while finding the right deal and the right policy. John Rothschild is the owner of ACI Insurance Services, a leading provider of Florida garage liability insurance for more than 12 years. ACI is known for their customer services of their extensive experience and knowledge for the industry, and their affordable rates, and they will do everything they can to meet the needs of their clients. Although the wonderful sounds of summer, the joyful chirping of birds, the slap of the seashore, the laughter of the children frolicking outdoors, and the chiming tunes notifying neighborhood kids of all ages that the ice cream truck has arrived. Ironically, that happy sound of music announcing is the ice cream truck brings untold sadness to some. For the mothers, fathers, and siblings, for those kids killed in a related accident, the sound will never be reconciled with. Although accidents can occur and associated insurance coverage can come with financial shielding, the dangers associated with this type of mobile frozen confection store and excited children looking forward to a favorite treat need careful considerations. There are things that parents, caregivers, and ice cream truck operators can do to mitigate the risk of fatalities and the serious injury. This includes installing more mirrors at the vehicles and a safety bar to block children from getting in the blind spots way, as well as other safety mechanisms. As far as the insurance companies are concerned, any equipment installed to prevent accidents may result in some form of discontinue or discount on a commercial auto premium. It can also make rates lower on an already discounted insurance package that combines commercial auto insurance with a business owner's policy. For reading convenience, we have listed the various forms of coverage related to this business below. Special commercial auto insurance for the ice cream truck business. Commercial auto liability coverage. Every US state requires commercial auto liability coverage to protect business from bodily injury liability when an accident occurs. This coverage also protects from property damage liability when the other car is damaged or when buildings or other property is damaged. Collisions coverage. If the driver of an ice cream truck caused an accident resulting in the damage to his or her own truck, this insurance will help with the cost of repair or those costs to replace the truck if repair work is not an option. Medical payments coverage. This insurance will help pay for medical costs if the truck driver or passenger is hurt in accident. Uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. Uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage can help pay for damage incurred to the truck by another driver if he or she is either insured or underestimate and cannot fit the repair to purpose and the replacement bill entirely. For further information on insurance, commercial auto or to business, speak up professional independent agency that has its customer interest at the forefront.